Terry Eugene Bollea. Travis Scott wasn't the only one smoking on that pet on Monday night. I feel like Cam Newton. I feel like AJ Hawk right now. Hey, why was
really
Terry here?
Cigar out. Hell if I know, bro.
This dude don't add nothing to nothing. Like he was there to promote a product and he don't add nothing to anything at all. And like even if he was there for a reason to say like when all the other legends come back and they be like, yo, we here to mentor the people, give some pointers, some advice. What advice is he gonna give to anybody in the locker room?
None. First off, he can't give advice to this era. They are getting over in ways that he hadn't even thought about back in the 80s. Look, they advertised the man, so they had to put him out there. They had to know. And I think I read too, they were aware of the possibility. Sometimes you go to the well and you got that Flint water in there. And you got to put that shit back.
Yeah.
You got to put it back. They read the room and this didn't go on longer than it needed to. It was already too long to begin with. But I mean, this dude walking his old, wrinkled, the flab is setting in on the arms. Like he walking
doing a lot of heavy lifting. Eric Bischoff was on his podcast and I didn't agree with what Eric had to say.
The reaction he got out there, specifically in Los Angeles, and this is the part that people are going to argue about, but I don't really care. Less than a month ago or 2 months ago, whenever it was, 2 months ago, Hulk Hogan in character went out there and campaigned for a Republican who happened to be Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's kind of it, Eric. Like I said, he hopped off the PJ with the MAGA Power shirt, but right. It's not just his affiliation with Trump. Who'd I just talk about? The Undertaker. He had Trump on his podcast.
Right.
And the Undertaker got a huge pop.
First off, that man got on TikTok with Kane. Basically told y'all, we gonna Brothers of Destruction y'all asses if you don't vote for Trump. Not a single boo was heard when he pulled up.
He did something so egregious that he literally was fired for a couple years. But we cool now to, we're going to endorse this product that got his name on it. Like, do y'all remember what he said?
So there's a point where I really broke was fucking the Black Man's Son, where they've been hanging out, I caught them holding hands together on tour, they were getting close to the time before I'm giving a fucking pit. I'm not a double standard type guy, I'm a racist to a point. Yeah. Fucking weird. But then when it comes to nice people, I'm cool.
We all are that way.
Yeah, but when it comes to nice people, you can't say, I don't give a fuck shit, I don't fucking hate football, I don't dog basketball player, that happens. If we're gonna fuck with vendors, let's get a rich one.
He said, if we're gonna mess with N-words, let's get a rich one. He said, we're all racist to a point. That's what he said. And I remember hearing that he addressed the locker room back around that time when he first came back. He never addressed anything publicly, He never apologized to the people. And I don't think he apologized to the locker room. He just told them, yo, in case you're being recorded, make sure you're careful with what you say, brother. He didn't say, I'm sorry for this. You're not sorry about nothing.
The perfect person to talk to about it was E, because E came out and was talking about how he came in there on that bullshit, trying to smooth things over like didn't happen. And he was like, basically, we ain't accepting what you're saying right now because you're not even talking about the root problem that we got to this point about. Like, you giving basically a half-assed, my bad, when that's not how this goes. Like, you talking to a guy in the business who at one point looked up to you. And now I hear you talking like this when when you don't realize you being recorded, like, oh, that's how you feel about us. Okay. And we're not addressing that point. So we're just supposed to accept this sorry, my bad, that you bring it in here and we just going to be cool and move forward? No. And that was almost 10 years ago. We have not progressed any further since then. And you thought, hey, y'all could buy some beer that I made, right?
I've had a lot of partners, brother, but no partners like the real American beer. Crowd booing. They had his ass shook too. He was stumbling over his words and everything. He want shit to be sweet like when before the tape leaked, man. Like shit was barely sweet before the tape leaked, and now shit ain't sweet. And you think it's just cool, just like, oh, enough time has passed, brother. The years are over it. Jimmy Hart caught that association smoke, didn't he?
Oh man, that's cold blooded. He waving his flag like, Jimmy, please, please. We don't want you to catch these strays. Like it's not necessary, dog. You don't work too hard for this.
This your boy? You just got fucked up with him. Both y'all niggas gonna get clapped up when I get back. Both of y'all niggas.
You don't got to be part of this drive-by. Like you standing in the way.